Because if
Uh-oh.
you don't tell me when we're starting, I won't know.
Guess what?
So you good now?
We're starting.
Oh, when I hear the music.
Yes, we're starting.
And
Actually,
we're
it started. If you hear the music, we're on. You ready?
My bad.
It's okay. I won't yell at you. He might, but I won't yell at you.
Y'all make me sound abusive.
Oh, if the shoe fits. Let me stop. Just playing. Just playing. Welcome back.
Out of practice.
I am, because I missed you guys.
Mm-mm.
I'm just so happy. Hi.
There you go. There you go.
Welcome back to Sinful Pleasures. Yay. I'm sorry, I'm not a little kid now. I'm happy to be out of the house and back with my friends. Yay.
Yay.
We get to have some conversation. All right, who are we? I always go first. You guys go first.
Hey guys, I'm Ro.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Tanya, or TJ LaRue, and we've got someone behind the scenes. We won't say his name. We'll just leave him behind the scenes. He can introduce himself.
No, he doesn't have to, though. I'm good.
It's his world.
I'm not going to introduce myself. There we go.
This week, we won't know who he is. Okay.
Right.
All right. We've been going for a while. I'm excited to be back. So let's get into some juicy conversation.
But what do we have there?
Oh, we do have something.
I
You
wanna
ready
try
for it?
something.
All right, we're going to try. We've got a lot of different things here. So we've got our Sinful Pleasures punch. We've got some alcohol-infused water ice. We've got, this one's 99 bananas. Strawberry mango. I think that was, and that one is strawberry 1800. So help yourself, ladies. Which one you want?
I need the tequila.
Nah, I can't reach it. I'm a little.
Nobody's whispering.
No, you whisper.
Ooh, me? Am I whispering?
Early to be sexy. Come on.
It's never too
We were
early.
the alcohol makes us sexy. So now we were focused on the alcohol. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Help
Is this the
yourself,
one?
ladies.
I'm gonna try both of them.
Try them all. Oh, I'm sorry. They're actually really good. I enjoy them. So this is what I've been having while I'm at home. So I brought them along for you guys.
This is like the perfect thing for like a cookout
It
or
is.
like a kickback.
If it's really hot.
And you just
in
want
the
to have
room
a
that you're
sexy
in.
night? I put them in my wine glass and I just eat them just like that.
Which one are you gonna try?
I'm not going to do 99 bananas because I don't like banana. She's got a lot of flavors, so I've tried them all.
It's not real banana. You don't like
I don't
banana
like anything
flavor?
that tastes like banana or coconut. I won't do.
I love bananas.
Mm-mm.
They're good for you.
Nope. Nope. No bananas. Not even to play with.
I never play with
And
them.
not in the morning.
And
Yeah,
not in the
thank you.
morning.
That's one of the healthiest. It's your breakfast.
No. There's other things that you can have for breakfast.
All right. Which one, you gonna try?
Like
I don't mind a late breakfast.
Of course, late. Everything's
course.
late with you. Everything.
I am. I'm a night person. That's how I am.
Which one?
Oh, you can mix them.
All right. So
All right,
while
got
you
some
guys
stuff
are
for us?
spooning,
Yes, come
what
on.
am I? I'm supposed to have stuff for you.
Yeah, just have some questions.
Some questions. Okay, hold on. Because I didn't put mine up. You know why?
Oh, so you weren't ready.
Look what I was doing. See, all this equipment I'm setting up.
Good job.
Let's see,
We
yeah.
appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh,
that's that thick. That's ish. All right. So,
yes. I'm excited. These are
well, I'm looking at your notes.
good.
And we're out of the hot seat and into the hot tub, but there's no hot tub to be.
But somebody
Wow.
was in a hot tub.
She was.
She
Well, was
was in
that
a
a
hot
hot tub or that a bubble bath
It was a hot tub.
with bubbles?
Yeah.
Is that what we do?
It had the
The
little
jets?
jets and all that.
So would you put some Dawn soap in there to make
You know
all them?
what?
Oh my god.
Jen says she's a classy individual. She's upgraded.
What's wrong with Dawn? What's wrong with Dawn soap?
That's when you're a little kid. You get excited by that when you're a little kid.
It was just a regular body wash. The jets helped the foam of it.
Okay, that's a nice picture.
See?
It wasn't a
It was a
picture.
vi-
I
you
mean,
didn't push
video.
play.
I did. No, I saw it all.
See, that's
He
how I
didn't
know
push
he
play.
didn't push play.
I saw the video. I'm still trying to get it together over here. So
That's why
I
you can't go to
mean,
OnlyFans because you don't know how to act.
listen, let me back that up. When I got the video of Jennifer in the bubble bath, it was. I mean, you know what? Who wouldn't be happy with
It was
imagery
a
like
very
that?
good one. It was a very good
I
one.
just wanted the wind blow some of the bubbles away.
Nope. Nope. She had them placed perfectly.
Perfectly.
It was tasteful, you guys.
Very tasteful.
That's the word, tasteful.
Should
Tasteful
have
ain't
seen
no
it.
fun.
Sorry.
No fun with the tastefulness.
It
All
was
right.
fun
Yeah. So where were you at, Jen?
I was in Cancun.
while we were here.
Cancun.
How was it?
Very good. Very good. I just went to relax. Very
good.
interesting traveling during these times. But I enjoyed it.
Was the resort crowded or how?
Not at all. It was empty. I was okay with it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we shouldn't be traveling, people. We're still in a pandemic. Just, you know.
But if you travel safely.
Right. We need to stay your ass in the house
got
and listen to
Judgment
these
Judy
podcasts.
over there.
I'm gonna say he is full on.
Listen,
I
man.
bet if I had invited him, he would be singing a different story right now. But okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah, but you know, my phone, nothing from Jen. So so we're not gonna do what
She
ifs.
did say she was going, and she did invite in the group. She did invite.
She did.
Yes, she did. Because she said how much the tickets were.
Rel, just like the drinks. Remember the drink thing? Remember a few episodes ago when certain somebody. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm the one who asked you.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you wanted
saying
something.
yes,
So,
but the other person didn't. The other person didn't. So anyway, no, there was no invite. It was just, oh, I'm going on a trip. I got a deal.
And this is the price. You should come.
No, there was no you should come part. That's why she's smiling like that, because she's like, no, I know
Next
damn
time.
well I
But
didn't
she
say.
interpreted it
I-
the
oh,
right
I-
way.
I felt like I was thinking about going. I was going to check my schedule.
Mhm.
She could have checked it and came.
If you're
Yeah.
telling me this is how much it costs, that's telling me
Lord,
Come
you
on,
one of
book me a
them
ticket.
friends.
I'm
That's she one of your friends. That's one of those friends, those people, huh?
They just show up.
They just show up. They be like, well, when you said you was getting Sprites, I just figured that, you know, you wanted me to come.
Did we not talk about how I said Ro was going to be my friend? And look where we are now.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
See?
Anyway. So
Jen, was I invited? I feel like I was invited.
don't do
Everybody
that.
here was.
Thank you.
Hold on, but didn't a few minutes, don't make me rewind the tape of you saying, had I been invited, I would have been singing a different tune.
And the question.
Maybe that was in the
I only
the
said
group.
that because you were being very judgmental.
No, I wasn't
traveling.
being judgmental. I was just trying to remind people that we are still in a pandemic,
We
and that
appreciate the PSA.
and that the sooner we stay our asses in the house on a regular basis and wear a mask, the sooner we can get back to normal, and then we can go to Cancun and places like that and not be like.
You're not going to get an invite next time. Sorry.
No, I wasn't going to get an invite anyway.
Well, you might, but you definitely won't now. On to the questions. Come on, I'm ready.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about. Well, we're still surviving the pandemic, right?
Yes, we are.
Some of us better than the others. So
Live your safe life.
So what? I'm a little. We're going to the questions. That's what.
It's up to you guys.
Would you
I'm okay
rather?
with it.
Would you rather? That's what we're gonna do.
Would you rather?
All right, because this is what we like to do.
Because we're gonna be hot and spicy now. Come on.
Okay. All right.
It's the afternoon. Again, it's not morning, so.
Okay. All right. So, the would you rather question number 1: would you rather not be able to see during sex, blindfolds, or not be able to touch during sex, like restraints?
I'd rather not be able to see. I think I have a really hard time being restrained.
Yeah.
It's a
Surprise, surprise.
bit of
Can't be in control. I'm a control freak.
Shut.
Surprise, surprise. But being blindfolded is kind of being out of control as well. It's a whole nother level of being out
I
of
like to
control.
touch.
Have you ever been restrained?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? I mean, it's like, have you been restrained? Yeah.
I don't like not being able to be physical. That's the hard part, because when you want to touch and you get to that point and you're really aroused, you want to be able to touch and feel that other person.
Yeah, but maybe that's part of the ultimate orgasm. Like wanting it. That's a form of foreplay, right? It's a
Yeah.
build up, and then when you finally can touch, splash, splash.
No, but you can't touch.
No, but there's a point when you can. Like the restraints aren't forever.
But I want to touch when I'm having that moment.
Lord. All right.
I like
Okay,
what
I
I
already know
like.
his response when I'm going to answer because I said I'm going to say I want to be blindfolded instead. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
because
be
you're a control
restrained.
freak too. Here we go.
Jesus.
No, but it's a good thing. She works it very well. So,
Thank you.
yeah. See, there you go. So you want to be blindfolded?
I've never been restrained, but I would rather be blindfolded.
You might like it.
I probably would, but
Put it on your list.
Yeah, I think you would. I think you would. So when were you blindfolded last?
I've never been blindfolded either. I'm
Really?
saying what would I rather do?
You got some homework.
Let me find out. Jen got vanilla sex
We
thing.
got some homework for you.
No shame, man. Vanilla
wasn't
sex is
ashamed.
still sex.
Yeah,
And
technically.
if that's what you like it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Rel.
So
You know what's coming when she leaves with that so.
Mhm.
so restraints is sexy. So like if you had the bar on your feet and then you retract it to open it, that's sexy.
Put that on
When
your
you
hands. still
blindfold,
free.
I mean, you can have it's whatever you want.
hands can be restrained or hands, whatever you decide. Being blindfolded, that you can't see, so your other senses are heightened.
Right.
So that's a little bit more sexier. So I would choose blindfolding.
I thought you were gonna just be gangster and be like both.
It's would you rather,
Blindfold.
one or the
I
other.
know, but that's one time you
mean,
could have taken it. You could have.
Both would be nice.
See, the perfect role would be blindfolded, my hands not tied, and I wouldn't mind my legs being restrained. I would like that.
See, that's why you have to choose
That's
one
a
or the other.
difference. See? I just
It's
don't want my hands tied. Don't tie my hands.
You need to have your hands tied.
I would rather have my hands tied than my legs.
No, it's not. Especially with the bar, I wouldn't mind the bar.
No, but then how
How about you?
how about me?
Yeah.
Blindfolded.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You know what? We'll put me
Well,
on
he
for that.
doesn't need his hands to use his thing, so
True.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
he's just like no hands.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
Why would you choose blindfolding?
Because as you said, the heightened senses. And usually when a dude is restrained, he's getting beat. You know. You know what I mean? Like for
So now
Sado.
we're man beaters.
Yeah.
Well, no, sadomasochism, like guys that want to be dominated. That's when you
Okay, but
see.
that's
Not
different.
necessarily. No, it doesn't have to be.
I'm not saying it has to be, but I'm just saying generally when the men are restrained, it is because they're being dominated, they're being flogged, they're being abused, and that doesn't turn me on.
Why do you have
So-
to call it abuse?
Because we didn't go there.
Because if you don't like it, it's abuse.
Well,
If you like it, it's just
Maybe it's just a little
they-
too much for you. No abuse.
But if they like it, it's not abuse.
right for them, but for me. So it's about why you asked me why I wouldn't want to be restrained right now. I'm saying because
Have you been
I'm
restrained?
not. Yes, I have.
Blindfolded?
Yes, I have.
And you prefer blindfolded?
Yes.
Were you
'Cause it's
beat
just
when you
like-
were restrained?
No.
So you can't say that.
Because you don't do those things with people you don't trust. But I'm just saying that's just my preference. And when men are typically restrained, it was that was for her. She was curious about it, and I'm like, all right, let's go for it.
So always restraint.
Just the wrist and the legs, like
And she
on the
made
bed.
it enjoyable.
I mean, it lasted like 2 minutes because a lot of people can't ride. For a long time. You be riding for like,
But
a good 30, 60
you don't have to
seconds.
be in
So
just
the knees.
that position.
We
Knees
need
is
more
rough.
women with more Meg than
Okay,
Stallion knees.
but there's different positions that last
Yeah,
longer
it's
than
not
2
just
minutes.
Well, we're
that.
talking about my personal experience and why it went down. I'm not
Okay.
speaking in general. I'm speaking specifically to why it went down the way it went
So
down.
if you had the opportunity to have it in a different position, would you be open to that?
It depends on who I'm with and how skilled she is. Like, what's her
But
level
what
of
if she wants to
athleticism?
learn and you guys are learning together?
It depends on how naturally athletic she is.
He is terrible.
He's a
How am
tough
I
person.
terrible? How am
He
I
is
terrible?
Just because you can move a couch by yourself and she can't, that's okay. She's trying to get to your level.
I'm just saying, like, some people are athletic, some people aren't. So if you're not an athletic person, the odds of you getting your movement situation, like, I'm too
You
old
don't
to be a
know.
guinea pig.
You don't know.
You're right.
It could be the
It could be
greatest
fun.
moment.
Didn't like you like the the last episode he was saying he wanted to be embarrassed like that first time over and over
See?
again. So maybe it could
Was it
be
embarrassment or was it
Yeah.
just it was?
I don't remember
It's
what
like a
it
little
was, but you wanted to
awkwardness.
do this the first time over
Well,
and over
the excitement of being
So-
inexperienced. Not
That's
not
the same
embarrassed,
thing.
inexperienced. No, it's
Well,
an
then
experience.
why didn't you tell her of the different positions she could be in so it could last longer than the 2
Because
minutes?
that can just kill the mood.
So, depends
How?
how you say it.
Well, because I know, but some people aren't coachable in that moment. You're naked, you're vulnerable. You're like,
You can't say,
hey,
oh, let's try this.
I mean, yeah, and then they don't get it, and you're like, well, it's
Okay,
to the
so
left,
and if
to
it
the
doesn't-
left, a little higher,
then
a little
you just
higher.
Move right along.
Now he
Right.
was like,
Right along.
take this off. Let me
Take
help
it
you
off,
out.
Right.
yeah. Like,
to the
we ain't
point.
got, yeah. I
He
mean,
don't got
because
time.
she could have been like somebody like Jen, where you just got 5 to 6 minutes. Like, that's it.
No,
You got 30 seconds,
this
sir.
is what I tried to clarify to him because I think he misunderstood. He thought that I said that I last that long. I'm like, no, the man only last that long.
Yeah, please don't make me replay that
Uh-uh.
because I sent you
Okay,
the
I
video.
said you misunderstood what I said.
Right,
Uh-oh.
right. So it's my fault. She's like, oh, 5 to 6 minutes. After that, get the fuck off. Time's up. You didn't get it. You ain't get it.
That's
Sorry,
all you
sir.
got.
It's okay. We all have our ways. All right. So question number 2. Would you rather send nudes to a boss or your mother? Come on.
My boss.
Yeah, I'd have to go boss.
Why don't we remix it? Why don't we remix this, right? Would you rather send nudes to your boss or your lover's mother?
Ugh.
See.
Because I was gonna say my mom. I'd be like, I'm not trying to lose my job.
My boss.
My mom would be like,
Boss. I'm listening to my mom.
Wrong
Or his
person.
or his mom now.
I would still say my boss. I think I'm more embarrassed if I like know like a family member, I guess. Because
Yeah.
the nudes that I've sent are not like baby picture nudes. Like
And
they're
at
in
least-
certain positions and stuff. So yeah, no.
And I think at least with the manager, they would have discretion. Now, if you send it to your lover's mother, guess what she sent me?
And
The
she's
whole
gonna
family's
forward
gonna
it,
know.
then the whole
And the whole
Everyone's gonna
family.
know.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. Yep.
I know
That was
the
an easy
lover.
one. All right. Would you rather hot wax or ice? What's the context of this? What for what? Is this for sexual
For
pleasure?
sexual pleasure.
Hot wax or ice?
I do wax. Wax. Yeah, I do wax.
Yeah, because wax doesn't hurt.
But it's warm.
Oh,
It's-
oh.
As soon as
What's
it
wrong
hits you,
with it? I don't like
wax.
cold. That's why. So my reason is
Yeah.
I don't like cold
Add that to the list, Ro.
That's right.
Mornings,
and cold.
bananas,
Oh, everybody
the
knows I
ice.
don't like to be cold. Everyone knows that.
All
Well,
right.
I think it depends for me on the body part.
It's the nipple.
Definitely wax. Definitely wax.
Ice. Mhm.
What's wrong, bro?
Feels like she's drawing from
I
past
would do ice.
experience.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The thought of hot wax dripping on your nipple? That's
No, but then you get goosebumps from the ice. That's it.
no.
Again, that wax is not hot for more than a half a second. As soon as
So
it hits
you do it again
right,
and
for
again.
half a second.
and
But-
again.
But the ice has it's long lasting. Like the sensation is long lasting.
If you're doing ice on your nipples, that's numbing.
That's why.
So I would choose wax.
But then the nipples get hard, and then never mind.
Nipples can get hard on
Well,
their own. So
Hot or cold.
Yeah, we're going to practice.
Let's give it up for Rel's nipples. Yes. All right. Okay. Would you rather read erotica or watch it?
Watch it.
But you'd be surprised. So, what we finished, I've had some feedback from some of the readers in my book club about these questions, and I was surprised with the answers.
Why they were saying they would rather read it. I enjoy the detailed parts of it because then you begin to envision it and stuff, and then you could see yourself doing it instead of like, but maybe because I've always watched it instead of reading it.
Because I feel like it's. I mean, no, it's a difference between watching. If I'm watching it in person, that's a different.
Well, how else would you watch it? Watch it in person. What are you talking about?
Like
No,
video.
Like being
like
there.
live.
Oh, at the Swingers Club.
Live. Yes, that's different.
Oh yeah, the Swingers
That's
Club.
different.
Something
Total
like
different
that.
experience.
So would you rather watch or read?
I'd rather watch.
I would say watch.
You?
It's more exciting.
Watch. I mean, reading's fun and everything, but
Reading's fundamental.
like I need to see things.
Exactly.
So the thing about in person though is sometimes you smell things you don't want to smell. But
Social distancing.
What?
I don't know what kind of people you're.
well, I mean, it's sex. It depends on how wild they are, right? I mean, if you're in a smaller room, right? I mean, you know how those clubs work. You have big rooms, you have small rooms,
Right.
and if it's a long session, people they're sweating, and it's just.
I still feel like it's hygiene at that point.
It's not.
It's the people that you with. Yeah, it's the people.
All right.
That you would. No, because some people really do put off different scents during sex. So it definitely is
Right.
people in their hygiene.
Well,
Watch 'em.
not their. I mean, I wouldn't say hygiene. That's the chemistry, the
All that.
pheromones, which determine who you're attracted to. What works. That's why, incidentally, they say birth control pills have caused people to pick the wrong mates because it messes with your hormones, which messes how you perceive pheromones, and you think you're attracted to somebody who you're not. And then after you get off the pills, you're like, the fuck am I with you for?
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Science. Yeah, it's for real. It's science. Look it up. So
Don't worry,
Is
I'm
it a
later.
guy that has that perception?
no, the woman. So like as a
Mhm.
female, because your hormones are changed because you're taking the birth control.
Mhm.
What you like is altered. So it's all good until after you stop taking the pill, and then there's a shot that you could really not.
Like the person.
Yeah, like how they smell, how they taste,
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather have a partner who fakes their orgasms but gives perfect oral, or a partner who truly orgasms and is terrible at oral sex?
I'll take the orgasm, the true orgasm.
I'll take the true orgasm as well.
Elaborate, because I don't understand that question.
So, do you want someone who fakes their orgasm but can give you perfect oral? Or someone who can't give good oral but can actually orgasm with you?
The orgasm.
I agree.
I'd rather you have a true experience and.
I guess it's hard for a guy to fake it. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, because you did.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, I thought you said
I
you
mean, you
faked
can
it before.
fake it. You can fake it, but if you have like a detective type of chick and she wants to see evidence,
Oh Lord.
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Do I have to elaborate on that?
Not for us, but
Okay.
maybe for.
If there is semen that isn't around, then he's faked it. Like not unless he just
But you'll
busting
be
air.
able to feel it.
What? Why don't you elaborate, Jen? You're able to feel what?
Well, if the guy came, I'll be able to feel it. So what is there to detect?
Well, I mean, if you're
Okay.
wearing a condom, then you're not gonna feel
Well,
it.
that's true. I guess I
Right.
didn't think
Give it up for Jen.
She's gonna get you. She's gonna get you.
No, but you can't. I mean, actually, a male can orgasm without actually ejaculating through tantric sex and other ancient things,
Dry
practices.
orgasms.
Yeah, dry orgasms. So, or if he like masturbates all the time, just nothing is just air.
Dust.
What would you choose? Terrible oral or a great oral?
Terrible oral. I mean, I'm not big on oral. Receiving it, I like giving it. But like I've had very rare, probably once or twice in my life where
It was
oral. She was like really, she was in tune with what I
Right.
needed in order to get with that, and without me having to explain it.
Was that a long-term relationship?
No, it was
Really?
yeah. One was yeah, and the other no. She was just a lady that had a crush on me in college, and we hooked up one night. It was amazing. I was like, check you out.
She had been thinking about that for a while.
Yeah.
She's probably
She put some,
practicing,
in her mind. She
watching
like,
videos, tutorials.
She prepared for you.
We were watching Con Air. Oh, it was good. It was great. But yeah,
I will
no.
never watch that movie the same again.
Yeah, it was back
I
in
will
the
think
day.
about this moment.
Con Air, yeah. Yep. So yeah, I would absolutely pick the trueness of orgasm, real orgasms. It's no fun if you know if like, and I would know she's faking. No, that would be
That's
terrible. Yeah. How selfish you have to be like, well, as long as I'm getting my dick sucked, it's all good.
You'd be surprised. Some guys
Hey,
really
no.
don't
I
care.
know a few.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They really don't care.
I don't roll like that. I'm all about pleasure. I get pleasure from giving pleasure. So, all right.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm laughing at you. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I was hoping you play that off, but clearly no.
Nope.
All right.
That was your moment.
So, would you rather meaningless one night stands or committed sexual relationship with one person that cannot go past 1 year?
I'd take the year.
What do you mean pass?
At the end of that year,
It's
over.
It's over.
That's it. You could take that year, and it could be really great sex.
I know. I would take the year too, only because it's like I like to know like the person that I'm having sex with.
Although they could be really great one night stands that you
Yeah, but
find yourself chasing over and over. No, I definitely take the year.
I
I
think
want to enjoy
it
it.
levels up the sex if you're more in tune with that one person, or if you're exclusively having just sex with that one person.
But if you know that it's going to be over in a year,
That last fuck
Ooh.
is gonna be.
That's true.
That'd be a few times.
It
that
won't be.
day.
It won't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so Ro, what are you getting?
I guess I would do the year too, but what happens after that year?
No more sex for the rest of your life?
Not with
No,
this
I'm
person.
kidding.
You get another person for a year.
Okay, I'll take the year then.
No, okay.
Now this next year might not be good. Might not be good as the last one.
Right, because that question didn't really detail how good this person was.
Is or not?
Because
yeah.
you don't know.
You don't know. They have a little micro penis.
But you got him for that year.
Whole year with a micro penis.
Well, I'm not
A
choosing
quick nutting.
anybody with a micro penis.
No.
You can't.
That's-
It doesn't.
It just
Nuts.
rolls. Like it just poof poof. It's there. He's like,
No,
hey,
It's
Ro.
your dick.
it's not saying it's not gonna go deep just like that.
It cannot be a surprise because I won't sleep with anybody that has a small dick. I
That
gotta
is your
see it first.
That is your person. For
That's
that
it. It's a year.
But if they have a small dick, there's other options. Look at you. It's like,
Oh, no. That's a deal
I
breaker.
tried to help out.
That is a deal breaker.
I'm sorry, guys.
All right.
So if you have a small dick, please don't contact Ro.
Do not.
or Jen.
If she asks for a picture, you know why.
Just don't send it to me.
Nowadays, I don't even have to ask for people.
And it's-
No, they just send
They
them.
just send them.
I think you should embrace that.
Why?
So you know what I mean, it doesn't speak to the guy in terms of his his attitude and everything, but at the very least,
He's
working
on.
with, so you can factor that into everything.
But you know what? I could appreciate the confidence
Mhm.
And
because
he is
some
confident
people
with it.
will send pictures, and I'll just be like,
Yeah.
"You had the balls to send that."
You don't have balls.
Thank
Stop sending that. Stop sending
Right.
that.
Exactly.
And, you try to be nice, and I get the response, "Oh, you're not going to say nothing back."
Yeah.
Well,
And especially now,
I just
if
be
they
like,
send it
"Thank
by
you."
Facebook, you can tell it has been seen.
Yeah.
You give him a thumbs
see?
up.
No, I just say thank you. Like I'm not sure what you want me to say.
He didn't want you to say anything. He's waiting for you to send something back.
Either that, or I think they need that. They need somebody to
That
stroke
ego
their
stroke.
ego,
Yep.
Yeah.
and I'm just not going to do it. I'll say thank you.
But in a way, it's a great way of it's kind of like when you get those emails from the scammers from Nigeria or whatever, and like there's like blatant mistakes in those emails,
Mhm.
right? Now we're thinking that, oh man, these people are stupid. But no, actually what they're doing is they want to weed out the smart people. So they figure that if you still reply and engage with them despite all these mistakes, they're gonna get over with you.
Yeah.
So with the dick pics, if you have a small dick and the girl responds well, then now you've gotten over that hurdle. You at least you don't have
Got
to
it
have
out the
that
way.
uncomfortable moment of like we've been dating, whatever, and then he whips that little thing out, and you're like,
Gotta go now.
right?
Yeah, I've
my
done
mom.
that. So
Then it's so magical.
I don't think they thought it was a magical moment.
Right.
Could you
Right.
imagine her like,
they never
you know
heard
what?
from me ever again. I probably seen the person 2 years later. You just fell off the face of the earth. I'm like,
Yes, I
Sure
did.
did.
Off
Thank
of
you.
her.
Wow, yeah.
I'm telling you, it was, yeah. I was like, never again. I learned what I needed to learn from that.
Wow.
We were talking, probably went like 1 or 2 dates. The moment came,
Oh,
where
he
we were
thought he was
just,
in.
And they're usually like the
He thought he
nicest,
was
sweetest
No.
people. Like
Yeah.
he was
Well, you
nice.
gotta be.
He was nice. I can't even complain about that or anything like that. But
You
if
gotta
I'm
be.
Just
dating
didn't
you,
have
like
enough.
sex is very important in a
Mhm.
relationship.
Mm.
So, it came down to that moment where we were just chilling, watching TV. One thing leads to another. Then I was
It
just
didn't
like,
lead to that. 'Cause
I guess like I felt it, and I was like, oh no. So
I gotta go home now.
I didn't say that out loud. In my head, I'm like, oh, no, there's no way I could bring myself to have sex with him. So, I just stopped myself. And he was like, what's wrong? I was like, I just think we're moving too fast.
I like that.
Moving too short.
So then, and then after that, never talked to him again.
Just let him down softly.
Because I would
Softly.
never comment on their sides of it. I would never do that.
He knows. He knows.
He knows.
He's
I
very
mean, what he should have done is he should have immediately went for oral sex
Right.
and should have shown improved on that end. So then at that point, you kind of
get you hooked.
you gotta be a real asshole
But
to be
that's
like, no, never mind. Like I don't. No, thank you for the oral. Thank you for the oral, but it's gonna
Thanks.
stop
She
right
said-
here.
you said, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Well, all right. Well, that was good. That was what would you rather?
I enjoyed Would You Rather.
I actually have a few advice, comment questions that listeners have written in. You guys want to help?
Absolutely.
Of
Try to help,
course.
and I think this is actually on point with what we're talking about. So I need help. I have a situationship, and this guy does not know how to eat my pussy. He's older than me, but I don't understand why he's so bad at it. At this point in time, I'm not sure what to do because he asked me what was wrong the last time we were being intimate, and I told him that he wasn't good at eating my pussy. So it's just so raw, right?
Did you say thank you?
He asked me to tell me what he was doing wrong, but I refused to explain it to him because I felt like he should know. He got mad and left. Am I being unreasonable here? Damn.
And I feel
But
bad
she's
for him.
saying he's asking.
I guess she should figure out, let's see, how to tell him. If she wants to be in a relationship with him, she just has to get over that. And if you're having sex with somebody, I don't think there should be a lot of barriers. You should just be open and be like, hey, like, this is what I need from you, or this is what you're doing wrong, or I don't know.
Yeah, she's not communicating because he even asked her,
Right.
what am I doing wrong? Is that
Yeah,
and
like
she didn't.
right, because he's too old for her to be explaining.
Yeah,
And I
it's not
get
always
it.
like that.
I get it. You're with an older person because you're trying to tap into their experience. Like there's certain things that go along with being with someone who's older, and one of the hopes is that they know what the fuck they doing. Like you don't have to
But not
explain
everyone
things.
has experienced everything.
Exactly.
Or not everyone, what gives me pleasure doesn't give you pleasure, doesn't
Mhm.
give you pleasure. So just because they've been with 10 different women or whatever,
Mhm.
their experience, just because they've done it this way doesn't mean that's your way. So you have to
Right.
tell them.
I think
Mhm.
she should send him videos of how he should do it.
Why can't they
God
watch videos
damn.
together?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
you
maybe on
got to
his
set
own
up the
time.
TV.
Yeah.
God, dog.
Or just tell him.
Just explain it while it's happening.
Or she can bring
Like
another girl in and show them how it's
lighter.
done.
That's him.
Yeah. Listen. All the time, every time. That should always be the solution to situations like this.
Phone a
Let me
friend.
bring in a stunt double.
You know.
Y'all got me
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, when there's multiple people in the room, it's hard to be let down.
I mean, well, women know
'Cause
what.
he's gonna want to try to, he's got to be better
No.
than her.
Right. But if you're one of those traditional vanilla people, right, and that's not really an option. I
And
think
then she's already bruised his ego. Like he got mad and
Yeah.
left. Like
Right.
now you want to bring someone else in.
Yeah, like
That's
all
not
the
What
time.
was her approach?
I would send videos. Like I would just be like, I would send videos, like not even probably saying something, like
She's-
just like.
The only thing she would say is, "Watch this. Thank you."
Watch it.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I feel like the way to handle that, she's wrong.
Yeah.
She's all the way wrong. But the way to handle that is during oral sex, directing. That's all, like lighter, little firmer, to the left, to the right,
And
up
let him
and
know
down.
what he's doing.
Yeah,
wrong.
right. Yeah, stimulus
But
response.
some people, I don't think she's all the way wrong because some people are not as
No,
open.
she's all the way wrong. She letting that man stick his dick in her, and she can't
Maybe
tell
the dick
him
is
that.
good and the oral is bad.
But she
Yeah.
wouldn't be writing to us if she was okay with the dick. Like
Girl,
it,
just throw him away.
No, it sounds like the dick is good, but his oral is just trash.
right, and it's important enough for her to write
Yeah.
and try to
So
get
she's saying
advice.
she can't live without the oral. So you have to just tell him.
If she can write to us, write to him.
No, I mean, listen, people. When you're having sex and things aren't going right, that is the time to actually try to course
But
correct.
then that would be a mood killer too.
No, because you can do it sexy, like oh baby, to the left, that little harder, a little softer, like
Or
you
grab
know
his
what I
head
mean?
and
Yeah,
Grab
like
his head, I
manage it.
guess you're right.
You know what I mean? Because how can I verbalizing it after the fact later on? It's like, well, you could do it a lot lighter. It's like, well, how much is the fuck lighter, or how much is heavier? So it's all about. I mean, and that's
I guess
part of
the
the
position
intimacy.
because she could sit on his face too, and she knows where.
Get what you.
They could do that too.
I mean,
Yeah.
people are pretty fucked up with the oral sex, using their teeth, gnawing on. I mean, there's a lot of ways. There's many ways that it can go wrong, and only a few ways that it can go right. But we have to, and it's individual, as Rel said. Like some people really like women like aggressive, a lot of pressure, where others they're more sensitive, so they like it lighter, and
But if she was sucking his dick and she was using teeth, he would tell her.
Yeah, he would.
maybe. I mean, he might be a lame. He's older and he can't eat pussy. No, I'm kidding.
He's not gonna let her sit there and eat.
But a guy knows what feels good, so
Right, but you have to be. I mean, she trashed him. She
Yeah,
straight up
she trashed
trashed
him hard.
him, like in their
I
intimate
don't
thing.
think she did.
He asked them. She asked for help. She was like, "Figure it out yourself," like an underpaid tutor. Like
She don't really want him to.
No,
figure it out.
Right, yeah.
No, I did date somebody who didn't give head at all, and then I just stopped having sex with him. And then when he asked me, I told him. I was upfront with him, and he was just like, "Well, how do I learn?" I was just like, "Well, I can teach you." That's what I said.
Boys
But then
in
I
the
was just
hood.
like,
What?
Dude, boys in the hood. Can you drive stick? I can learn.
Hey, at least he's willing. And that's the thing. That's why I feel bad because he was willing.
He was
Yeah.
he
He's
put himself
willing.
he put himself out there. He made himself very vulnerable, and she trashed him for his lack.
Could've been a really
no,
good
or
moment.
maybe the email was just very explicit because she's just frustrated. But
Yeah.
she probably doesn't know how to tell him, like, "Hey, like your head sucks."
Well, then
But he asked.
He
So he knows.
But it's not as easy to. People could ask you questions all day. Be like, "Hey, Like the guy, why you stopped talking to me? To this day, I won't tell him why I stopped talking to him.
That's true.
Well, okay, so
Well,
to the
'cause
listeners out there,
I don't
right,
blame you on that one.
right,
That's
little
different.
dick, you can't overcome little dick.
No,
There's nothing. There's no
no.
improvement. Like, oh,
You
wear a strap on.
cannot.
You
Right.
can
Do
learn to
not.
give better head, but you
Can't
can't
learn what you are with what you. I mean, was
you're
the dude overweight at all?
not at
Oh,
all.
because guys, if you lose weight, it'll grow. Like it'll get
It's a
like
little-
every
It
30
won't
pounds.
grow. It will probably give the illusion of it being bigger.
It's a feeling. I think every 30 pounds you lose, it's like close to an inch, and like seriously. But anyway, we're
I'm
not
gonna
talking about
research
little
that.
dick. Yeah,
Yeah,
please
I'm gonna
do.
research that.
We're gonna table this conversation because I really
Yeah, no,
It
but
gives
it's
the appearance. The smaller the body, the bigger the dick.
Yeah.
No,
becomes, but
it
bigger is,
actually
like
comes
it
high
looks
out.
more proportional.
Because
I don't.
It's the same size.
It was always the same size. It just, more of it is accessible.
right, because there's less weight there, so it's bigger. More goes in. That's helpful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there
can't.
you go. But anyway, in terms of this person or anything sexual, if you have there's a shortcoming, the time to deal with it is while it's happening. And it doesn't have to be a sit down like we need to have a meeting talk moment. It can just be as gentle as, hey, try this or do this. Like you don't even have to you just moan. If they're doing something you like, you
Yes,
just
You moan
moan. You're like,
differently when it's
oh,
good.
And then
right.
How?
be silent
How?
when it doesn't feel
How?
good.
No. You moan. If it's not good, you just kind of like there's gentle guiding and coaxing. But when someone asks for help and direction, no
She should
matter
call
how
you.
you no, well, yeah, she don't want that smoke. You know?
Oh, honey.
But what?
I feel like if he's asking, he knows that something's off.
Well, yeah, because she's showing he's not getting a response that
I
he
just
thought
want
he
to know,
would
did
get.
she stop him during it? Or like
She
that
didn't get
whole-
into all of that, but she just wrote the letter and she rejected his attempt at trying to be better and satisfy her, which is actually sad because he cares enough to try to do better, and she shut him down because she's angry that she's not getting her shit
Not
off in a
angry,
way.
just frustrated.
I feel
Yeah.
like she's angry,
I
man.
think she's
No,
frustrated.
trust me.
Am I being unreasonable here? She used the word unreasonable. That's
frustrated.
She
angry.
is sexually
frustrated.
frustrated, and
She
that's a
is
different type of level of
yes.
frustration.
All right. So lady, just work with your dude, your situationship.
Don't give up on him. He might.
Oh, and it's a
Talk him
situation.
through
It's
it.
a
It's not even a
situation.
relationship.
Well, I mean, it's a relationship. It's a
No, she
relationship.
said situationship.
But that's
It's
still a
not the same-
relationship.
No.
This is a different type
No.
of
It,
relationship.
it is still a because you
Relationship.
guys are together for that situation and
Right.
for that purpose.
That's
you
a
guys are
relationship.
coming together to achieve that.
Right. Yeah. Look at that.
I'm firm on that one.
Relationships are relationships. If you deal with somebody, you can have
It's
a relationship with right.
During that
But
situation, so we call
the-
it situationship.
how much you're committing is different.
Well, I mean, once you
So-
see each other's nipples, that's a pretty.
No.
Once
Like,
once
what
Oh,
does
go
that
ahead,
mean?
bro. Go ahead.
It doesn't mean anything.
I mean,
Right.
you see what I'm saying?
once the titty
right.
comes out,
Right.
Right.
But
and
I
you
mean,
saw
it's
how long that lasted. That don't mean nothing. Dicks and titties are common. So
We could
Not
talk
common
about
enough.
relationships for forever. Because
Yes, we could. Well, I got another question for you. Hey, ladies, I'm hoping that you can help me out. I've been dating this guy for a couple of months now, and everything's going well. I only have one problem with him, and him is that I go and get my nails done pretty frequently, and he's never offered to pay for it.
break up with him.
Men from my past used to do that for me, and so I'm used to it. When I asked him about it, he got offended, and things went downhill after that. I have my standards, and being taken care of is one of them. That being said, I really do like this guy, and I see a lot of potential in him. Should I stick to my standards, or am I being wrong here? Should I take the fact that since we had this argument a few weeks ago that he hasn't been too communicative with me, that he's done? What should I do?
all right, I'm big on that because I'm super independent. So I don't care if a man pays for anything of mine. So I would never expect for a man to pay for anything, especially if they're not in a marriage. Marriage is different, so it depends their level of commitment. But I think she's being.
I think she's being ridiculous.
It's her want or like
That's all it is. And no one is obligated to pay for my nails to get done. I am incredibly spoiled, but at the same time, I have no problem paying for my own. I think that, I mean, if he's a great guy just because he's not paying for your nails, but everything else is great, he's
Look
good.
at Rel.
Is she paying for his
What?
haircuts?
Rel lining up. Rel like
no. Okay, so then
she said break up with him, right,
Wait,
Rel?
wait. That was.
For
But
the record, that was a joke.
my
Okay.
question is she paying for his haircuts? Is she
Mhm.
giving him gas money or whatever? Is it why? That's how I think. Like I'm just like, okay, is he paying for your nails? But
That absolutely
are
is not a
you?
deal breaker.
It's
Well,
not a deal breaker for me.
So
Well.
it depends. So my love language is acts of service and but
Acts
like
of service.
nipple piercing.
why are you telling me this?
It's no secrets here.
You're in a safe place.
But anyways,
It's only
I
us
like
here.
to I like to show my affection. Like I like to show. So if maybe that's her, like being taken care of. Some women they like to be taken care of, and they think that that's what a relationship is for. Now me, I'm independent, so I come with a standard, and either you can match it or you cannot. I'm not asking you to pay for my things, but you're not going to tell me that I can't spend $100 to go get my nails done. But if she's coming to the table saying that, like, I always get it's
It's what she's used to.
Yeah. So if that's what she's looking for,
I'm
in
not
her
faulting her
relationship-
because I know women like that. They love to be taken care of, and all the time they've been taken care of. But if that's what she's used to, I guess if that's a deal breaker for her, then
And then why is she mad now? It's been 2 to 3 months, and he's never paid for it until now. So what's the issue?
She's mad because she's not getting what she wants, and she likes him.
And did she ask?
I've
She
been
likes
getting my
him.
nails done for over 10 years, and I could count on one hand how many guys offered to pay for my nails, and that wasn't a deal breaker because they did a lot more for me than just some basic nails.
And it depends on is he into your nails? Because
Some
I've had a
guys don't.
guy who's like into the person who's paid for my nails. They're into my nails. They want to choose the color.
That's true.
So
And
if your
that's
guy doesn't care about
Yeah.
nails, then
Right.
he's like, why am I going to pay for that? I'd rather pay for our date tonight. I'd rather pay for that bag that you said you liked. I'd rather pay for your new washing machine that you need, not.
But
to
here's
get
the
your
other
nails
thing:
done.
the guys that were paying for them, she's not with them.
Yep.
Mm.
Ding, 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 ding.
She's not with them.
Go ahead. She need to clap for that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, why does that really matter? And if he's doing other things for you, why is it just this one thing?
He did do other things for her because it sounds
He
like
ain't
my
doing it
man
now.
is out. So yeah, so she's being unreasonable.
Because she
That's
said
the general
everything else is
consensus.
perfect, right?
She
Yeah.
likes him. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
And
potential.
she's focusing on the nails.
Yeah.
Oh my God, girl.
She's trying to
Um,
find. She's trying to find something.
No, she's spoiled. That's all. That's the problem with a lot of people. Like they want what they want, and they're not looking at the big picture. And like there's give and take, right? And why would you want him to pay for the nails if you have to ask him to pay for the nails? That's just not his thing. So just let it go. That's what she should have done. Yeah, no,
Girl,
she's
just
trash.
say, hey, can I have some money?
Or maybe
Don't
they
just
go get their
yeah.
nails done together. He can get a pedicure.
That's true.
Or she can get her own damn
She
nails done,
could.
and
She
she could just
absolutely
enjoy the
can.
relationship as it is. Because why does everything have to be financially
It
transactional, right?
absolutely does not.
You know, like it's hard to find people you vibe with, right? And then you're gonna fuck with the vibe because you're not getting your nails done or your hair done or they're not taking you to the
Something so
price at
trivial.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yo, if you want that kind of lifestyle, then you build that together.
Mhm.
So,
But
yeah.
sometimes with that, my friend used to always say, like, nobody's perfect, so you gotta pick your devil. So it's just
Mhm.
like, is she gonna focus on just the nails and miss out on a great guy?
Right.
All right. So yeah, so she's being unreasonable.
Or it could have been a test, and if she failed, because the guy's not into it no more.
Wow. Well, she shouldn't stick with her standards if she wants to actually have a healthy relationship. Because I guarantee you, usually the guys that will pay for your nails and all that kind of pampering, there's a whole other kind of devil dealing with those people. And they're very
Mhm.
controlling. Money
And you're
is
talking
everything.
about 2 months in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have the courage to ask.
Yeah.
At
2
2
months in.
months.
Yeah.
I
No.
think 2 months is too fresh.
She's fucked up. All right. So next question.
Sorry, girl.
Sorry.
Yeah.
honey.
It's all right.
But we'll see you at the nail shop.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for about 4 years now. Unfortunately, we are we used to have a wonderful sex life, but it's become very stale and boring. I'm hoping that you guys could have some advice for me as to how to spice things up and bring that plane back, the loveliness back into the bedroom. I'm pretty open minded, but I'm not exactly sure how open he would be. But I'm willing to try anything in order to keep things going between us. Oh, that's nice.
It's
How do
good
you
that
spice
she
things
wants
up?
it. She
I
hasn't
mean,
given up.
it's kind of like that the question that was presented last episode. You're like, how do you spice things up?
So how do you spice things up, Jen?
How do I spice things up?
Jen's
I think
already
it would
spicy.
start. I think it would
Mhm.
start outside of the bedroom to
Mhm.
spice it up. Like she could send him videos of herself doing stuff, and then that
Not to the mother.
brings up.
Or the mother? Yeah.
Just
Double
make sure
check
they
the
go to
recipient.
Make
Double
sure,
check the recipient.
make sure you edit, and she can make a whole production and send it to him, and then maybe he's just like, "Whoa, she's
Yeah.
and that's gonna excite him, and then perform differently when. But
Yeah,
yeah, it
build
starts
up for her.
outside of the bedroom. You can't fix it in the bedroom. It has to be
Mm-mm.
outside first.
And make sure that he knows too. Like, does
Yeah.
he think it? Like, what does he think about your guys' sex life right now? Is he happy with it? Does he know that you're unhappy with it?
Don't make it a heavy conversation.
Yeah.
Just little tidbits here and there. I know that we should, why don't we try working on this? I want to make things better together.
Mm-hmm.
And then start sending the videos.
Right.
Stuff he likes. Like, oh, I know that you said that you wanted to try this before.
Some of that stuff be crazy. You got to watch it though.
Right. I
You
would.
open that door, they go all the way through.
Yeah. Next thing you know, there's clowns in the closet
You know?
coming out.
Wow.
Oh, is somebody afraid of clowns?
Yeah, that's creepy.
No, I think if you want to spice things up, then you spice things up. It's action, right?
that's
Less
true.
conversation, just action. And if he's not receptive to the action, then that's when you have the conversation. Like, motherfucker, I'm trying to spice things, like, but pop up.
You see my nipple.
Right, yeah. I mean, things like show up with just a trench coat on,
It's a little thing.
little
Yeah.
things like just, pop, just, it's all about foreplay and about, action.
Yeah, and like she needs to like check herself too, as in like, what am I doing to contribute to this
Right.
relationship?
And what does she want?
Yeah, it's like, does she lose confidence and stuff like that? So she needs to check herself first too.
Yeah, the way to break up routine is to not be routine. So, if you fuck once a week on Friday at 9 o'clock, how about Wednesday at 8:30? You just
In the
you try to
morning.
engage. Oh Lord, look, you done sent her. You just.
But I am willing. I am willing. See, that's the difference. I may not like it, but I'm willing.
Do some angry ass sex. Hurry up.
It might be good though.
Yeah.
Good 5-6 minutes.
Yes. All right.
Listen,
Listen.
I'm about to sleep.
So I guess the general consensus is, in order
Yeah.
to spice it up, is you have to be active and just try different things. Sit back, look at what you do, and then
Look at what you don't
inject.
do.
Yeah, and do what you don't normally do.
Mm.
So
Or if you're having sex sober, just get like drunk or something. That helps out.
That's the first step.
Don't get too
Right,
nervous
if
to
she's-
pass out. Have sex first, then
If
pass out.
she's too nervous, that I guess that could be.
Yeah,
or
take
if
the
you
edge
don't,
off. Yeah.
I feel like lingerie is a great start. Like just coming out of the bed. Like if they live, I don't know if they live together, but like coming out of the bathroom before bed in a different lingerie, like the signal something,
But that
or
puts her in a good vibe too, because she's
feeling
she's
better about
prepped herself.
herself.
She's prepared herself. She's getting in tune. So
yeah, or like if she's gonna make dinner, make like just be in the kitchen and then just take off her clothes, like
dinner
just
served.
right. Just do stuff for the lingerie if
Mhm.
you frying something. We don't want no popping grease accident.
No, I actually had a friend of mine who said that she was cooking bacon for her husband and she was naked. Not a good situation.
You gotta have the
Not
long
good.
tongs. You got the long tongs.
Not a good situation.
And
But
bacon cooks fast too, so
No, it burns her.
Yeah, yeah, that
It
popping.
popped and burns her.
Maybe oven fried bacon. Maybe that's
Mhm.
the if you're gonna do it naked. But there's all kinds of things where there's plenty of opportunities to inject sex into your like into a routine time. Um, that will hopefully help spice it up. And if that doesn't work, then you maybe therapy, having those conversations and everything. But
Right.
little effort goes a long way when it comes to
Yeah, and
sex.
like you said, to spice it up doesn't mean you have to go like crazy. Like you said, just cooking dinner naked.
Right, or in
Or
lingerie, or just
yeah.
coming out with new lingerie, or even maybe for him, like ordering him some boxers or something, like sort of sexy, but not too much. No, no speedos or anything,
Don't
but just
scare 'em.
something. Yeah, don't. He'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Order on boxes with your pictures on it.
right. Or you know what? The underwear with the remote control and the battery,
Yeah.
like she could
Mhm.
wear it and then give him the remote control
Yeah.
and just be like, "Yeah, you own me for the next hour."
I like
Yeah, you
that.
got to put a time limit on that.
Yeah.
I
Right.
like that.
Right. You know,
I
Take
would
it to
enjoy
family
that.
dinner.
go out to dinner and
Oh,
he had the
yeah.
remote control and just pss, pss, pss. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
there's all kinds of ways to spice it up. But the first thing to do, well, she did the first thing is like think about it. And
Yeah.
she really, and that's the important part. But just try. Just try. So there is no magic bullet. I think people
There is
want
a
to
magic
do.
bullet.
Well, yeah, there is.
You can try that too.
Right. There,
That
but
helps.
But for a lot of
She
these
can
things,
use
I
it
think
all.
we look for solutions. Like we want the like 1+1 is 2. That is the solution, right?
That's not that easy.
It's not. No, you have to try different things and see what happens.
No,
So
I appreciate that she's putting it out there and trying.
Mhm.
right,
Because some people just give up, be like, oh, well.
Right.
right.
It's not working.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, we're about to wrap that up.
Yeah. This was good. Thank you guys for your advice questions. We really do appreciate being able to have that conversation because it is hard to be able to talk about stuff like that.
So please, if you have questions,
Send us some juicy questions too.
well, yeah, juicy or non-juicy, whatever. And we
Whatever
promise
questions. The
we'll be
juicier the
kind.
better.
We'll make them all juicy. It's okay.
And where should they be sent, ladies?
They can find us on social media under Sinful Pleasures Podcast. You can DM us. We also have Sinful Pleasures Podcast at gmail.com. You can certainly find us. Also, TJ LaRue on social media. We're available. We're all the way around.
All right. Well, it's been real.
Absolutely.
Clap it up for you guys.
Maybe having a vacation.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Yeah. I'm
Everyone's
glad you like it.
happy.
Almost everyone.
Are you not?
No, I'm good. I'm just playing.
Okay.
All
No,
right.
he's not.
No.
We like it.
Yeah, well, smiling hard. You
She
hear it in the
is.
yes.
She's
You can hear
very
it.
happy.
When she said you can hear the smile in her yes. It's
She
beautiful.
is very
She
happy.
probably had sex today.
That's why she's.
Bro, did somebody get? Did you get the get?
And see everyone next episode.
All right. Until the next time, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.